take 4.
Hold on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't just laugh like that. I'm sorry. You just laughed.
Okay. All right, and action.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back to episode 3 of Akire's One Mic Baseball. It's me, Akire. I got a whole lot for you. A whole lot for you if you want to talk. But let's talk about everything that's happening with baseball this whole weekend. Oh, gosh. Crazy weekend. But I got something for you. I got everything. Baseball. Let's go.
Opening day.
Well, look at this. Look who we have here. Look who we have here with a Yankee hat on. Disrespectful. He knows better. He knows better to come in here with a Yankee hat. We're not going to talk about that right now. But just giving my opinion on opening day. You know, hope everybody's opening day was good. Mine was great. I don't know about yours. How was your team's opening day?
You know,
got rained out. Little rained out. Little rain, little weather. You know what I'm saying? My team didn't get weather. My team was okay. But we're not going to talk about my team. We're not talking about nothing about Yankees. We're not talking about nothing about the Mets. I'm sorry. We can't right now. We're going to give people, other teams, you know, privileges of having that light out. Yeah. You know? But other than that, how about opening day? How was opening day? You know, did you see Brian from Colorado? He was looking good. Baez had a walk-off. Yeah. I miss Baez, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Yeah. I miss Baez. Come on. But anyway,
so I think I will be shocked that a lot of the teams that we chose to be number 1 on opening day, like the Brewers, what was that? What other teams that just disappointed?
Burns didn't do good.
Yeah, Burns didn't do good. Like Brewers lost against the Cubs.
So tell me how he had so last year on his when he began the season, he was on a roll. He wasn't walking nobody. And walks are when you throw 4 balls, you know, you get 3 strikes and 4 balls. So if he throws 4 balls, he gets a walk to first base. So he didn't walk anyone for a period of time. Yesterday, the first batter he faces walks. It's like baseball's crazy. Yeah. It's like baseball is crazy, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, crazy thing. Our World Series winner lost first opening day. So yeah, like it's crazy how what do you think? Do you think opening day actually matters? Do you think it's a big? I know it's a big ceremonial thing. It's a new beginning, new slate. Yeah. Does it really matter for the players? You know, you know how Verlander didn't open. You know how a lot of pitchers didn't get the chance to open. A lot of players didn't get the chance to play opening day. Does that really matter to the players, or is it just another game? Who cares? Or do they actually mean something?
For me, I can't really speak on anybody else, but I can honestly give you my opinion. Opening day is it's for me. It's exciting for me because I've been waiting for this day since the winter time. You know, I've been, you know, scheduling things and figuring out what to do, who's gonna pitch, trying to get everything lined out for this day because it's exciting. Baseball's back, and you know, I get to see my team, I get to see the pitchers, and I get to see everybody. But it's not something that I can define as it's something that will pinpoint the rest of the season. Like this game will decide the other games. Like say if somebody gets, you know, they win that game, are they going to be consistent at winning? No, it doesn't happen like that because teams go through a 162 game stretch where, you know, it's hard. You know, some people get funk, some players go through, you know, mishaps to where they might have a bad, you know, time or be, you know, they might be cold. You know what I'm saying? So it happens, you know, but to me, I feel like, yes, the beginning of the game or opening day or that beginning of the series, just the series means a lot to me because I'm seeing my team for the first time and seeing the new chemistry and just everything happening. And I don't think a lot of people find it to define the season going further, you know? I don't, because, you know, things happen, injuries happen, just little things like that. So yeah. I don't think it defines it.
I know we're not players, but what do you feel like a player feels when they don't start opening day? When they're part of the team and last minute they're out, or you know they're used to, or fans are used to this guy pitching always opening these people and then they don't do it. Does it really matter?
Well, fans have to understand that it is a business. They have to be healthy. If they're not healthy, then why should you put them on the field? Yeah. As a player, I would be frustrated because I've worked hard. I've been going to spring training and I've been busting my butt to try to be prepared for this day, you know, and this is a big day for me. You know, I'm telling my family, I'm telling my friends, hey, this is the day God has made. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, But I would be frustrated. You know, if it was an injury that was, you know, making the start and not being able to start that day because of an injury, then I would do understand. But personalized, yeah, I'll be upset. But a fan has to understand that they're players. They have to be, you know, I'm not going to expect, you know, you don't think the player wants to go out there and perform. You don't think he wants to do what he has to do, you know, play the game that he's been playing since forever. But injuries play a part in that, you know what I'm saying? So when you got injuries, it makes it, you know, or even little situations, you know, family situations or whatever. But yeah, it will get me frustrated if I was a player, honestly. It really would. Yeah.
All right.
All rise.
Do you want me to start off now? Or do you
Yeah,
want to
this
start
is you. This is you. This is him. This is his thing. It's not me.
off? All right. Aaron Judge. Where to begin? He's a great baseball player. Great, incredible player. He started off all of New York through his whole career. He got an incredible deal, $230 million for 7 years. He played, 6 years with them?
Yes.
He played maybe over 100 games, maybe twice.
Yes.
27 home runs a season.
Averaging. Averaging. You know, he's been hurt, though. He has
but
a couple
only
injuries.
maybe 2 years. Had a lot of injuries. I think he's an idiot for not signing because $230
It's a lot of money.
million.
It's a lot of money.
I
You're
know
averaging.
he's waiting for. I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know what team is going to pull up that kind of money or beat him.
Yeah.
Unless he just doesn't want to be a Yankee anymore, but he keeps saying he wants to be a Yankee for life. It's very confusing because
I can see that.
the Yankees give him like one of the biggest deals in baseball.
Yeah.
And he said no to it before opening day.
Crazy.
So
Crazy.
I don't know what he's thinking,
Yo.
what he's doing. He's playing with their minds, playing with our
look,
hearts.
No lie, you know, my take on it, everybody knows. Come on, I really don't mind it. But to be targeted on it, I feel like I don't think he wants to play in New York as what people think. Because if you want to play in New York, like I said, you would put money to the side and be like, you know what? I want to be on this team forever. I'm going to compromise. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to put this couple of million to the side and be on this team because I want to be, quote unquote, on this team. No, I don't think he wants to be on this team. Do I think he should take that deal? I mean, yeah. I mean, he should take. That's a lot of money. He was going to go outright he was definitely going to be the highest paid right fielder besides Betts and Trout. So that was the AOVO was on point with that, and that was something that was his, you know, number one thing. Hey, I want to beat these guys because my numbers against these guys are the same. I need the same contract, you know, and that's what's happening in baseball right now. People are getting those big type of contracts. So, but for him, you know, the Yankees, he's the face of the Yankees. Everybody knows Aaron Judge, he's the face of the Yankees. You hearing Aaron Judge? He's that guy. He's a superstar. You know, he puts up runs. He does everything that you would want a superstar to do. But when it comes to the business side, it's a whole different ball game. Sometimes when they say that baseball, there's no loyalty in there. You know, you might say, hey, I want to go look at Freddie Freeman with the Atlanta Braves. You know, look at where he's at now. He's with the Los Angeles Dodgers right now. And people in Atlanta thought that he was going to be a Atlanta Brave forever. And come on, now he's putting in the Dodgers hat on now. And that shows you that the business side is totally different from what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, yeah, he should have took the money, but I don't think that Aaron Judge wants to be an actual Yankee for life. Because if you did, you would compromise.
Yeah, I don't know how much more he wants. I don't know what he expects. Maybe a longer contract.
Yeah,
Maybe he wants more money.
What do you think? You know, what do you think? Do you think Aaron Judge should have took the money? Do you think Aaron Judge wants to be in New York? Because some people think he wants to be in New York. Some people think he doesn't. So it's up to him.
He said
honestly.
he wants to be in the Red Sox, which is crazy.
I don't know
where he got that conspiracy from.
I'm gonna tell you why. You want me to tell you where I got that from? I'm gonna tell you why. Right. So, a couple years ago, I seen that his wife followed Boston Red Sox, and that might be a little bit small detail, but people don't understand that the smallest detail means the most. Nobody understands that. So, think about it. Why would his wife, out of nowhere, she doesn't like no one else, doesn't follow anyone other than the Yankees, but follows Boston Red Sox? That's suspicious. That's suspicious to me because that's exactly why I did it. That's exactly why I said that. Watch. Now, you know what's going to happen? When he goes to the Red Sox, I'm going to be famous. Trust me, I'm going to be fan. Oh, he tells the future. You know that. I'm gonna have the hat and everything.
Well, I think that's crazy.
I'm telling you,
he needs to control his woman. That's it.
You know what?
She wilding out for that.
You know what? I would have been tight. What are you doing following the Boston Red Sox? This is a business. What are you doing? But you know what? That's honestly, besides all that, that's my little hint. That's why I think that he might go to Boston. Honestly, he might go to the Mets. You know, Cohen has a lot of money. A lot of owners are fearing Cohen right now with the spending. So he can match anybody. Oh, you know, White Sox, say for instance, Chicago White Sox want to get him. I'll pay him $42 million, just for example. They're not going to pay him $42 million a year. No, I'm just saying example. The Mets call him 45. I want you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's so you got to watch out for that. Yeah. Now he doesn't want to discuss any type of terms on his contract or any type of extension throughout this season. He wants to play baseball. He wants to put his mind and focus on baseball. And I think that's the right thing to do because all those, you know, you got reporters all in your face talking about questions from 2 months ago and you're in a series. I don't want to hear all that. Talk to me after. When you want to really get me, talk to me after when it comes to free agency. When free agency hits, then you can talk to me. Other than that, pretty much it. I'm with him. Hey, I'm with him. I'm with the Yankees anyway, but I'm with him. Sorry.
Help! He stole my sign.
Cheating in baseball. Yeah, we're not gonna say who recently done it, but you know. So I don't know if you know this year. There's a new technology now. I think it's called pitching comms or something like that.
Yeah.
Where the catchers now have a little device either on their arms, on their knees, and they get to press a button so they can tell the pitcher what pitch. There's no more signs under them.
Who do you think he is? Look at him.
They have now the pitchers have a microphone in their hat to listen to whatever they want to pitch. Curveball, strike, you know, like straight up.
Yeah, I heard
every pitch, and then 2 defensive players get to have it. Usually a shortstop or second base, maybe first baseman get to have. It's kind of like NFL where they have the microphones in the helmet.
Okay.
They can talk. It's in English and Spanish. I think it's every language, but that's good so they can understand each other. And a lot of teams don't like it. A lot of teams are scared to use it. The Mets are using it. I forgot what other teams are using it too.
Diamondbacks. The San Diego Padres, a couple other teams that's using it. I definitely heard about that.
So my question is, as sports evolve, they add more technology in it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's a trend, or do you think it's going to go away?
I think it's good for the game right now. For the people they're trying to get a new fan base to watch baseball. So I do understand they're trying to get everything fixed that people was like, whoa, I don't like that, or that's boring to me. Letting the fans know, like the umpire calling the calls and stuff like that, that's amazing. I like that.
Oh, yeah,
you know, I love that. I love that feature when it comes to it. So, for instance, NFL, the NFL has to where if there's a flag on the play, the referee will have a microphone and he will let everyone know, hey, this is the call, this is the stand, and that's it. So everybody gets aware of what's going on, which is excellent. I love that because you're letting me know, hey, what's going on. So in baseball now, which is excellent, they never had that. To begin with, they used to just, you know, call it underneath between them, like the Empires Association with, you know, around them and going to New York because they have a headquarters in New York City. So they usually call them, and then that's when they'll make they'll look at the replay and then they'll make the call. So they'll figure out and then they'll say it, but nobody hears them. Nobody understands what's going on. They'll just put their hands up, and then everybody would just rely on either the scoreboard or the replay center. So it's like, but now they're able to get aware of what's going on, and that's amazing. I like that part. And with the wristband, I feel like that's a smart thing to do. You're letting you know, you don't have to make those signs and stuff like that. You can honestly tell your pitcher, hey, I'm throwing a fastball inside. You're telling your catcher and you're telling your shortstop and your second baseman, hey, I'm throwing a ball inside, be ready, because they might be waiting for a double play, and they can be able to communicate without actually making hand signs, and it avoids the sign stealing. You know, people avoid taking signs. So I'm all for that. I'm all for that, man. That's excellent. I'm all for that, man, for real. I'm all for that. Yes, I am.
Do you think it should be mandatory? Because I know a lot of teams, it's not mandatory, it's optional, opt-out. Do you think it should be mandatory, or should every team choose what they
No,
want
it
to
should be
choose.
optional. Give the team the option to make what they want to do. If they feel like they want to go old fashioned and they want to put those hand signals out there and that's it, let them do it. That's their team. That's their organization. They play how they want to play.
Yeah.
Some people want it. Some people like it. Some people don't. It's an optional thing, and I like them putting it as an option. Yes.
I think it's great too. I think it's hopefully it stays. A lot of things are trending, and then they stop using it. It doesn't work. Maybe one concern is, what if you're in second base and you can hear the shortstop and second? What if you could hear him? What if it's like a quiet game? What if it's cold? You can pick it up.
Well, I don't know.
You can what if? Because I'm sure they would try to stay closer. Try to listen. Maybe they would do their own signs to their batter or their player, saying, "Hey, I think they're going to do this."
Well,
that's the way to go around it. You think? And if it is, that cheating?
I don't think, for instance, I don't really think that the shortstop and the second baseman benefits from that because no, I believe it's just the catcher and the pitcher because they're the ones that communicate. They're the ones that's actually making the game start. Once the pitcher starts the game by actually pitching to the catcher and the hitter is able to try to hit it or miss it, whatever it is. But yes, I feel like it benefits them. So I don't think, I don't think it should benefit them at all. Honestly, it shouldn't. It shouldn't because it's the pitcher and the catcher's game.
No, okay, so you should limit that, and then also hopefully no Russian hackers go in there and just hack the whole system.
Yo, they're gonna come to an organization like, look, man, I got this little mechanism here.
You get hacked into somebody else's.
You press it, and it can tell you what buttons that they're pressing.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But
listen to it. Yeah.
So
if it does happen, I know who's the first team to buy it.
You know it.
I'm just saying.
We all know.
Who's the first team to buy that.
Astro.
So that's
wow.
So as technology gets more advanced, sports gets more advanced. I think it's awesome to start off.
Crazy.
Yeah, start off with them actually going back before. Whenever there was a play, whatever happened, the umpire, if it was paying attention or not, it's whatever he says. Now they get to go back and see instant replay. That happened in 2009 World Series against the Yankees. I think that's one of the first. I think that's the first time they ever did it.
That's when they started talking about it, and that's when they kind of implicated it into every type of series. If it's an important series like the playoffs, the World Series, or even wild card, that's an important series that you have to have a replay. Yeah. If you don't have a replay, then it's not really a fair game. Do I like replay? I grew up without watching the replay, but is it a new implicate to where it works for the baseball now? Yes, I'm all for that. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun to see Emperors try to explain the reasoning.
Yo,
they're gonna because they're not
so
used
weird.
to that. They're gonna be like,
Yo, that's so weird because it's gonna be like. Literally, I'm thinking that it's gonna football game. Like, am I at a football game?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're at a baseball game. Clearly, oh okay, because he just literally just said that. But that's awesome that everybody knows what's going on. We don't have to look at the scoreboard. I hate looking at the scoreboard and
see what happens.
I got glasses on, so I got to be like this. I got to do like this. Can he see? What is he saying? Did he get caught? Did he touch the base? Something. Don't do that. Don't even look at me like I'm blind. Don't do that, please. Don't do that either, because I see you looking at me like that. Don't do that.
Anyway.
Jeez. But yeah, man, I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that, yes.
Yeah.
But let me know what you think. Do you think the technology that they have right now and what they're doing for the game right now, do you think it's working? Do you think it's working for the game? Would you watch it? As, non-baseball fan, would you put on baseball and watch it if these new implicates and these new rules are there for pretty much y'all to be able to watch it and to be attached to it? So, like I said, this is a new thing. I like it as a baseball person, as a baseball geek. I love it.
Please follow me.
I forgot to tell y'all. Follow me at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Akire Knows Baseball. You know where to get it at. Follow me. Thank you. I appreciate everything that you're doing. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. I'm here.